good morning. I'm Miss Taylor, and we are in my 4th grade class at Adams Elementary. Today, our lesson will be on realistic fiction, and we will be touching on the collaborator and the creative thinker piece of the Henrico Learner Profile. Okay, boys and girls, so last week we talked about realistic fiction, and I actually read you guys a little bit of Wonder. So, we talked about what do we know about realistic fiction and why is it important. So, I want you guys to turn and talk to your buddies and answer these 2 questions. So, go ahead. Okay, boys and girls, about 10 more seconds. Thank you. Okay, I heard some good conversations, guys, so thank you. What do we know about realistic fiction? What can you guys remember from last week when I read that passage? Maja?
Fiction that it could be realistic, but it's also fiction.
Exactly, it's also fiction. Deshonda? Exactly, it can happen to you. And if it can happen to you, what are you going to learn from that, David?
You should be listening to what they're saying, and you should be learning too.
Exactly, and maybe it will help you in your own life, right? Learn those lessons. Okay, good job, guys. So that was why it's important. So we're going to go on, and I'm going to actually read a little bit from Fish in a Tree, our class read aloud. We have read this chapter before, so it's going to be a little bit of repetition, but it's okay. And as you guys read, as I read, I want you guys to, you can jot down on your papers what makes the story realistic fiction, because we did go over that last week, didn't we? Yeah, okay. So this chapter is called Never Up to Me, and it is chapter 3. So I need your eyes on your papers, please. Leaning against the wall in the hallway, I stay quiet. Some little kids walk by, reminding me that I'm in 6th grade, the highest grade in the school, but I feel like a baby. Allie, do you have anything to say? Mrs. Silver asks. I'm afraid to open my mouth because sometimes things just come out that get me in more trouble. Finally, she suggests that we go to her office. I sit in the principal's office, staring out the window, silent. I wonder what it would be like to be able to relax at school and not have to worry every second of every minute. Okay, boys and girls, where is the setting here? Brooklyn?
At school.
Okay, where is she though? Where in school? Ian?
And the hall, or first she was in the hallway.
Good.
But then she went to the principal's office.
Exactly.
At the window.
And can that really happen?
Yeah.
Exactly, yes. Okay, I'm going to pick up here. I wish I had my sketchbook of impossible things. Okay, so next page, turn it over, guys. The only thing that makes me feel like I'm not a waste of space. I like to watch the pictures in my head become real in my book. My favorite recent is a snowman that works in a furnace factory. And then I decide that the craziest, strangest, most unbelievable thing I could do is me drawing something right. Mrs. Silver's sigh brings me back to reality. Between last year and this year, you've been here for less than 5 months, Allie, and you've been to visit me far too much. You need to make some changes, she says. I sit silent. It's up to you. It's not up to me. It's never been up to me. Mrs. Silver's talking is like background noise, like the radio in the car. I don't have any words to explain. It was a mistake, and I'm ashamed, and I don't feel like sharing that with her. She takes a breath. Did you think it would be funny? I shake my head. Did you want to hurt her? I look up quick. No, I wouldn't hurt her. And I wonder what I've wondered before. Should I just tell her? It's like my chair is over a trapdoor and there's a button to drop myself. I want to, but I'm afraid. I look up at her, looking at me, all disappointed, again, and I think that there's no use. They already think I'm a pain, so why add dumb to their list? It's not like they can help anyway. How can you cure dumb? And so I look out the window again, remind my mouth to keep shut. Come on, Allie, tell me what's really going on. Let me help you. I look at her quick, then away. I mumble, no one can help me. That's not true. Will you let me try? She points to a poster on the wall. Can you read that for me, please? She says, out loud. The poster shows two hands reaching for each other. Great. Probably some sappy saying about friends or sticking together or whatever. I don't even have friends. Come on, Allie, read it for me, please. The letters on the poster look like black beetles marching across the wall. All right, boys and girls, what do you think Allie's problem is? Chanel?
She can't read.
What's your evidence for that? What does it say there about the letters?
She can read the poster.
Exactly. What did they look like? Yes.
She said it looked like black beetles.
Exactly. Good. Okay. Well, what does it say? She asks again. I don't need to read it to you. I get it, I say, trying to bluff, staring her dead in the eyes. Believe me, I know all about it already. I don't know about that, kiddo. I think you might need to work on it a bit. Now I wish I knew what the poster said. I don't look at it, though. Then she'll want to talk about it more. Okay, boys and girls, I'm going to stop there. Okay, how do you think the character's feeling now? How's Allie feeling? Javian?
Sad.
Sad, okay. Yes?
She's sad because she can't read the poster and now she wish she can.
Exactly. Good, Micaiah?
She's nervous because if she can't read and if the teacher finds out, she's going to be embarrassed.
Exactly. Embarrassed. Good. Last one, David.
Maybe a little bit nervous because she accidentally gave her the wrong card.
Yes, we did read that earlier in the chapter 2. Good. Okay. Now, if we put all these things together, boys and girls, can this happen in real life?
Yes.
Yes. So can this book be realistic fiction?
Yes.
Absolutely. Good. Okay. So today our task is something like this. And I hope you guys are paying attention to the way the author writes the story because you guys are going to be doing this today. Okay? You all are going to get this realistic fiction story mountain, and Mrs. Taylor actually put in some things that I just modeled for you guys, just to show you how to do it, okay? Now, does Miss Taylor want you to use her things?
No.
No, it's just an idea for what you guys should be doing, okay? Now, for your setting, do I want you guys to be like in school in outer space?
No.
Why wouldn't that work? Why wouldn't that work? Jamar? Exactly, good. So down here, you guys are going to be paying attention to the numbers. Do you see this number 1? Yeah, so that's where you're going to start, okay, with your buddy. All right, Mrs. Taylor says, after answering this question, it says, where is your character, so the setting, and what are they doing? Okay, the setting is in school, I picked. The character is Kevon, and Kevon is in gym class playing basketball. Okay, character and setting. What is he doing? Playing basketball. Number 2, what does my character want? He wants to score a lot of points, and he wants his team to win. Number 3, what is the problem? He needs to practice because he's not making the points he wants. Number 4, how is he feeling? Well, since he's not making the points, he's feeling frustrated. 5, what choice does he make? Well, he needs to go home and practice, so he perseveres through this challenge. Number 6, what character does he learn? He learns that it's not always easy to get what you want, okay? Does this help you guys?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are actually going to be writing this with your elbow buddy. And I'm going to pass it. I know there's 2 sides. If the questions are a little bit different, you're going to be working on the one on the front that I gave to you. Okay, any questions? Okay, so I'm going to pass them out. And as soon as I pass them out, you and your buddy go ahead and get started. Okay, just to go over it one last time. You guys are, it's just like a layout, like you're brainstorming, okay, with your buddy. Because would it make sense for me to just go on to my story? No, I have to break it up and kind of really get the character setting, problem, and solution, right? So you're breaking it up, you're answering these questions, just like I did up there. Also, additionally, if you want to draw a little picture in here after you're done writing in the box, feel free to. Then when all of this is filled out, I'm going to give you a loose piece of paper so you can start writing your stories. Okay? All right, I'm gonna walk around and help out.
Do you know like how they have like the closing pools? Like probably like we could write about like 2 girls that got stuck in it because they forgot to get out or the pool closed.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you can do this, and then you can do that if you want to. You can do 2. Who's y'all's character? Miss Wright? Where's Miss Wright?
Getting ready for a wedding.
Oh, yay. You'll have to show Miss Wright after this.
Okay.
Where is y'all's character?
It's gonna be
You're still thinking. Okay. Do you have any ideas so far?
Yes.
What's your idea?
Mal and Evie.
Okay, so 2 characters?
Yeah.
Where are they? Do you know yet?
School?
Okay. So that's all you have to write there, and then you're going to talk about what they want.
Okay.
Okay? So maybe you can jot that down and then go to the next one.
Okay.
Good.
We agreed on the playground.
Okay, good. So that can actually
And
happen.
it's a she.
Okay, but do you have a name yet?
No.
It can be
They don't have to have a name yet. You can introduce them later.
I know the name.
Why don't you go ahead and write on the playground, though, just so you have that down.
the Pearl Harbor.
What? Christy. Oh, I like that name. It's a good one. Jones is the name. Where's Jones?
He's at school. At school.
Okay.
No, at home. At home.
Playground.
No.
I mean, the setting can change always, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can start them off like at home or.
Like you wake up and get on the game.
Exactly.
And go play basketball. Oh my gosh, right, basketball. That's describing.
Yeah.
Oh my. So it says, what is that? The problem. The problem. What is here? The problem is that she can't make it right now. What is that? She not getting paid enough. Yeah, she's not getting paid.
Okay, boys and girls, I heard some really good conversation, and you guys are really rocking it out with this graphic organizer. Good. So I'm going to ask you to just put your pencils down just for a second. And your hands down, please. Thank you, Ian. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to call in maybe two friends to share maybe what their outline is, what they're thinking for their story. All right, let's hear from you guys. Yes. And you guys can stand up, please. Oh, our eyes need to be on them. Thank you.
Where is your character? Where is your character? Where is he or she going? The character was stuck inside of the baseball stadium. The second one, what does your character want? To find a way to get out. What is the problem? She's stuck inside of the stadium.
How does your character feel? Trapped and scared.
What choices does your character make? She finds the answer.
What lesson did your character learn to leave when it closes?
Good. Awesome. Good job. Are you with them? Oh.
Lily works at a restaurant. She wants to make a lot of money. She is not getting paid enough. She is mad because she is not getting as much money as she wanted.
Good, and you guys are still working. Can that really happen?
Yes.
Can this story really happen? Yes, so they're both what? Good job, guys. Thank you for joining our 4th grade class today. We hope you guys learned a little bit about realistic fiction.
Go Gators!